Topping our consumer news today, the Justice Department announced steps Facebook will take to prevent discriminatory housing advertising. The DOJ says it reached an agreement with Facebook's parent company Meta to settle a lawsuit. The agreement will have Facebook change its algorithms. The Justice Department says this was its first case challenging algorithmic discrimination under the Fair Housing Act. A Facebook spokesperson says the company is excited to pioneer the effort to improve housing ads. President Biden wants to give drivers a break this summer. He's calling on Congress to suspend the federal gas tax, but it's not clear just how much of those savings will reach consumers. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
With drivers feeling helpless over high prices, President Biden is calling on Congress to suspend the federal gas tax through the end of September.
By suspending the 18-cent gas tax, federal gas tax, for the next 90 days, we can bring down the price of gas and give families just a little bit of relief.
That 18 cents per gallon tax is used to fund repairs for major highways, but the administration says other money could be used in the interim.
It really pales in comparison to the jump in prices we've seen.
Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy says while the tax holiday could offer some relief, it may ultimately end up making things worse.
Cutting prices risks Americans increasing consumption, which could eventually cause prices to go up down the road.
The president's plan is also expected to face opposition in Congress, where even Democratic lawmakers are divided.
I'm willing to embrace his proposals for a gas tax holiday.
I want to get more data on whether this kind of savings would actually be passed on to the consumers.
Is yet another gimmick, another Band-Aid, and something they know is dead on arrival up here in Congress.
President Biden is also calling on states to enact their own relief.
Generally, state tax holidays are more effective because states generally charge more than the 18.4-cent federal tax.
Some states, including New York, Connecticut, Georgia, and Maryland, have already taken action. Others may follow. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
President Biden also pushed back against criticism of domestic production, saying this month the U.S. produced 12 million barrels of oil per day, higher than the average under his predecessor. The Energy Secretary is meeting tomorrow with reps from oil refineries to discuss ways to boost output. Kellogg says it's splitting into 3 companies. The maker of Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, and Eggo will become separate businesses, with each focusing on cereals, snacks, and plant-based foods. The cereal and plant-based food companies will remain in Michigan, while the snack company will have corporate headquarters in Chicago. Snacks account for some 80% of Kellogg's sales. Starbucks is making some additions to their menu. That's next on Valley News Live at 4.